Hallo, ich bin der Videospieler und wir spielen gerade die zweite Episode von Bertram Fiddle in Bleaker Predicklement heißt das, und wir haben jetzt den Zugang zu der Residenz von Dunhams bekommen, und die hat uns beauftragt herauszufinden, was mit ihrem Sohn los ist.
The Dulsworth estate looks like they've cleaned up with their soap business. They must have made a packet. Good day, sir. That's a sizable hole you're digging.
Yes, sir. Mom has instructed me to dig it, though I don't know why.
Splendid bloomage for this time of year.
Indeed. I don't know what Mum uses for fertilizer, but they are always unseasonably hearty.
Looks like Mrs. Dulsworth is waiting for me. How do you do, Mom?
You're late, Mr. Fiddle. I've been watching your dilly-dallyings. It is the sign of a simple mind.
That was no dilly-dallying. That was top-quality investigative strolling you witnessed.
Die Bilder sind geil.
I see everything, Mr. Fiddle. Everything.
Okay, Überwachungskameras überall.
I expect you want a cup of tea.
It's cold and very bitter.
That's how I like it. He so very rarely sits with me anymore. He has a weak mind, Mr. Fiddle, and is easily led astray. Lately, he has a crazy look in his eyes. I've seen it before, and know he is up to something. I only have his best interests at heart. I need to know what he is doing. Didn't you find anything suspicious?
No, nothing at all. I'm sure your son has nothing to hide.
You are either lying or a fool, Mr. Fiddle. Which is it?
There was nothing of significance in his office, but I will continue my inquirements. A perfect view of the soap factory.
I like to keep a close eye on my son. Recently, he has become even more feckless than usual.
Okay, das ist die Pappfigur, die sie da sieht.
What lovely specimens!
Taxidermy is one of Algernon's hobbies. It takes his mind off things.
What lovely...
He's so...
Okay.
I'll be off then. If I uncover any more news, I'll be sure to let you know. I will leave no stone unprobed.
Make sure you do. I'm only trying to protect him, Mr. Fiddle. A mother is a boy's best friend, Mr. Fiddle.
Bestimmt.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
And
Goodness me, it's you!
Here I am.
Oops. The flower girl is dead.
Oh my! Don't move. I'll get help. How? There's no way that I can scale that. How did he jump that? I wouldn't believe such a feat was possible. There's...
Okay. Hä? Achso, gibt's keinen Ausgang. Muss ich... Yes, there's been.
Well, 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 Fiddle. I must admit you had me fooled. I never would have suspected you were Jeff the murderer.
Sherlock, what are you doing here? I thought you were on holiday.
I just got back, and it's lucky I did, you despicable fiend.
But Sherlock, it wasn't me. How could you think that?
Well, let me see. Let's look at the evidence. There's a dead body, and there's you.
You're quite mistaken. I saw Jeff run off in that direction.
It's a shame there aren't any witnesses to back up your ludicrous story. You, madam, did you see what happened?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. I heard a scream and looked out my window and saw that man standing over that poor dead lady.
Well, thank you, nosy old crone. That's all the proof we need.
Sherlock, you can't honestly think it was Bertram. Look, murderous footprints leading right to that wall.
Take him to jail, Street.
Right you are, sir.
But it wasn't me. I'm innocent.
If I had a penny for every time I've heard that one, Fiddle. Take him to jail. Looks like you won't be winning any wagers now, Fiddle.
Something doesn't smell quite right, Sherlock. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Watson, you have to believe me. I'm not Jeff.
I know, Bertram. I know.
Send for Gavin. Tell him I need help.
Of course. Hold tight, Bertie.
Oh, shush, Watson.
A wrongful confinement. Chapter 2.
Welcome to your new home, you terrible, terrible man.
Unhand me, you oaf. Don't you know who I am?
Jeff the murderer, by all accounts.
Okay,
Nonsense.
wir sind im Gefängnis.
I have been framed. I'm innocent.
Oh, everyone who comes in here is innocent. Makes no difference to me.
Oh my! What shall I do? I've got to get out of here. Ew. One toothbrush between the three of us. That's not very hygienic.
What? We've been locked in here for a long time.
Spiele. Okay, der macht jetzt mal nichts.
I can feel a faint draft through some of these cracks. This wall isn't as impenetrable as it looks. I wonder if I can tunnel out.
You tunnel out? What with? And how will you stop the guard from seeing?
Nothing is impossible if you use your head. I'm sure Gavin will have us out of here in a whir. I am innocent. I demand to be let out.
Oh, was war jetzt?
I'm watching you, Fiddle.
This gravy is a strange colour. It really isn't to my palate.
Okay.
No. 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 This blanket is rough as canvas. Hello, cellmate. What are you in for?
My name is Walter, and my only crime is being an artiste.
Oh, that's quite harsh.
I'll say, sitting in here, unable to paint, it's sapping me of my will to live. Without my paints, I'm nothing.
Do not give up hope. Gavin, my one-eyed manservant, will help.
Your positivity is upsetting me. Leave me to my gloom.
Mr. Fiddle. Sir, are you in there?
Oh, Gavin! Have you come to rescue me?
Don't worry, sir. I'll get you out as soon as I can. If you have anything I can use, throw it through the window.
What are you up to? I'm not going to let you do anything while I'm standing here. I'm watching you, Sonny. Nothing's going on round here while I'm on guard. I'm on high alert. I shan't desert my post. Don't try anything funny. I'm not in the mood. I missed afternoon nibbles today, and I'm a bit peckish.
Okay.
The mortar is weak. With the right tool, I can make a hole.
You'd better not be cooking up an elaborate escape plan, or I'll arrest you too.
We have a saying in Peru. A mole digs only when no one is looking.
Na, also.
I can feel a faint drop. This wall isn't as... I wonder if...
You? Tunnel? And how will you...
Nothing is... I'm sure... I'm almost certain that won't work.
Ach, da unten ist noch.
This pipe is loose. Such vivid colors. This meal is barely...
Kommt noch den Käfer auch noch drauf.
What's that? Lurking in that hole. A blood-sucking crimson cockroach.
Das sind seine Farben. Ich sehe irgendwie...
On reflection, I'd rather...
Ich will Cockroach haben.
I'm almost...
Nee. Bleib mal da oben. Das ist praktisch der Pinsel.
No, that won't mix. Surely there's a better way to... This meal is barely palatable.
Don't wake Shirley! Don't wake...
I don't think that will...
Was rüberschmeißen.
On reflection,
Gesagt, ich soll irgendwas so rüberschmeißen. Die Sachen
I don't think that...
brauche ich hier.
I don't think that needs scrubbing. No.
Der wackelt nur blöd rum. Ich muss irgendwie die Cockroach kriegen, dann habe ich rot und dann kann er damit malen oder so. Das wäre jetzt so meine Vermutung.
Without my paints,
Do not give up.
your positivity...
Wahrscheinlich wird auch ein Doppelklick nicht reichen.
A blood-sucking Look
how red it is.
A blood-sucking... Look how...
mit dem hier noch irgendwas machen? Oh, da jetzt hat es einen Haken. Ja. Kann ich nichts mitmachen?
Extra! Extra! London's most elusive villain, Jeff the Murderer, caught at last! Sherlock Holmes does it again! Little-known explorator found guilty, known as the despicable Mr. Fiddle. His reign of terror is over.
Don't believe everything you read in the papers. What is that?
That quick-drying cement is wonderful. Turns rock hard before you know it. I reckon I've filled enough holes now. Just gonna sit here and wait for the clock to strike so I can go home. Soon as that bell rings, I'm off.
If I can make a bell ring, you can go home. We have a saying in Peru. A crocodile can't tell you the correct time. The clock looks broken. He's going to be waiting for a long...
Was heißt denn jetzt das Zeichen? Kann ich jetzt irgendwo hinstellen und dann? Ach, das kann ich jetzt als...
That ring. Excuse me, sir. You are blocking my progress.
I am going to cause an obstructification until Walter is happy. I shan't let anyone pass.
The hotter the oven, the bigger the bread. She's distracted from her bowl. Time to stir things up. She's distracted from her bowl.
Ich hab nichts, weil ich...
Don't be twiddling those. You'll... Yes, they are. They're so good, I know you'll want to stay for more. Once you try, you can't say goodbye.
Ja. Hallo? Okay, scheint abgestürzt zu sein. Okay, jetzt habe ich den noch nicht.
A bit of butter makes the butter better. Coffee. Very Moorish.
Yes, they are. Once you...
You have a funny look in your eye. What are you doing, Gavin? You are acting most suspiciously. And where is Bertram?
He has to meet someone about...
Tell me, Gavin, is he having an adventure?
No, Mom. Most definitely not.
Okay, da kann ich also irgendwas hier reintun.
That's some powerful whiskey.
I should be whisking for hours to get this mix the right consistency. I'm far too busy whisking to talk. It's how I keep my batter so smooth and creamy. The whirling mechanism is second to none.
The hotter the hot. She's distracted from her.
Und das kann ich da nicht reintun.
I do not think that will help.
Don't make me come over there.
Mal schauen, müssen wir noch umschauen. Das könnte als Glockenstab funktionieren. Wo ich es mitnehmen kann.
It'll
Einfach
take
so.
me ages to mend these mancessories with needle and thread.
Ist eine Nähmaschine kaputt.
Don't poke me. Can't you see I'm busy? My fancy stitching contraption is broken and needs a new spinny wheel thingy. But I've got no idea where to get one.
Okay, jetzt weiß ich, wo ich es herkriegen muss. Kann ich das hier reinhängen?
Cheerio!
Zack, und weg ist er. Kann ich den Zement, dann kann ich in den Kuchenteig reintun.
The hotter the... I meant to do that.
Don't be twiddling nose. You'll ruin my bakering. Don't make me come over there.
Oh. Kaputt gemacht.
What's happened to my batter? It's all gone wrong. This whisk is pointless.
Tut mir leid. Ich weiß auch noch nicht genau, warum ich jetzt hier helfen muss, aber... Ich muss nur den richtigen Hotspot erwischen.
This is pointless.
Nein.
This is pointless.
It'll take me ages to mend.
Jetzt habe ich gedacht, das kann ich jetzt...
Don't poke me. My father needs a new spinny wheel thingy.
Das ist ein spinny wheel thingy.
This is pointless.
Okay.
My orange cart is proper stuck. It won't budge.
I possess immense strength. I would like to move it.
Don't you touch my oranges.
Okay, also dem darf ich auch nicht helfen. Ich weiß noch nicht, was ich mit den Blumen mache, aber sie sind immerhin da. Okay.
Look at the size of your hole. I've hit rock bottom. He looks good at filling holes.
Ups.
That is a hefty stone.
Ja.
I've hit rock bottom.
Das Loch auch zumachen.
Do you like rock? We have a thing in Peru.
Das hier zumachen.
Do you like rock? We have a thing in Peru. A squirrel will always find his nuts. We have a thing.
Aber nee, jetzt kann ich nur da hinlegen.
Do you like rock?
Mal.
He look.
Der kommt sowieso da runter.
Look.
Irgendwas anderes.
I do not think that will help. I do not think that. With all respect, sir, I am not that kind of cyclops.
Ich bin mir sicher, der muss irgendwann da liegen. Ob er jetzt schon da liegen muss, weiß ich nicht.
Look at the size of your hole. We have a saying in Peru. A squirrel will always find his nuts. With all respect.
Macht keinen Sinn.
This is pointless.
Macht auch keinen Sinn.
Curse my terrible death perception.
Jetzt kann ich es abwerfen.
Blue moon thing, get away from my nuts! Shoots up them holes like a beautifully betailed rat up a drain pipe.
To trap a squirrel, you have to think like a squirrel. Do you like rock? We.
To trap a squirrel, you have to think like a squirrel.
We have a saying in Peru.
Ja. Gut, bin mir jetzt nicht sicher, wie es dann weitergeht. Was hier gerade im Moment überhaupt weitergeht.
Extra! Sherlock, known as...
Don't believe everything.
Ich habe hier was für dich.
Take the cake.
Well, I shouldn't really eat on duty, but one little bite can't hurt. That is delicious. Where did you get that from?
Aunt Fanny is giving it away at the cakery.
Really? I've got to have another. Can you just keep an eye out for me? I'll be back in a jiffy.
Ah, he's gone at last. Now I can help Mr. Fiddle. Mister, if you have anything I can use, throw it through the window. Do you like rock? He's too big. I've not made a dent. Something is missing. We have a saying in Peru.
Okay, ich hab.
That won't work. This is for sticking in holes, not making them.
Ach, das kann ich vielleicht für den Baum benutzen.
The squirrel is going nuts.
Okay, für was war das jetzt? Das ist sehr weit hergeholt, aber nein. Hat gar nicht reagiert. Ich gebe es zu. Sehr weit hergeholt. Ich kann Mr. Fiddle was damit anfangen.
Oh, Gavin, your foraging never ceases to amaze. These bristles are so soft and angst-ridden. These bristles are so soft.
Was mache ich jetzt mit dem?
These bristles. These bristles. No. No.
Fehlen noch Farben.
Oh, I'm losing my appetite. Oh.
Also, okay, dann braucht er vielleicht die Zahnbürste?
It's good for getting in cracks. That won't work.
Okay, aber ich komme so langsam weiter. Ich denke, ich mache für heute Schluss. Ich sag bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Videospieler. Und damit sind wir am Ende dieses Videos angelangt. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, ich habe noch jede Menge mehr Videos in meinem Kanal. Schaut rein, abonniert, unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon, würde mich freuen. Tschüss und vielen Dank.